Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Series 6 Let's Play. Now, recently we did our viewers game number, I think it was 29. It was great fun. We had some challenges at the beginning, but it actually in some ways made it more fun, or at least more of a challenge. And if you want to check that out, there is a video of the live stream on my YouTube channel. And yeah, it was great, so it's there. And today we're going to be cracking on with our season 6. Now I was just looking at the map and I was looking at the stations, and look at this. Look at this. We've got so many stations that are just full of stuff. Okay, we need to shift this stuff, so that's what I'm going to start with right now. Okay, so the coal pickup up here, we've just got 7,000 tons of coal. We need more coal. Now, if we look at the orders, we're doing full load at both ends. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should be doing full load only at one end. Now, I think I got a comment saying there's something very similar about that I should only be full loading at one end, and that's why the throughput's low. And look, these trains here are all just stacking up in the station and queuing up behind. We don't want that. We want them to get around the loop. So we'll do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the trains orders. We're going to say at south, don't full load. In addition to that, we're also going to put some more trains on. So where are we? For the coal loop, is it over here? No. Up here. Here we go. We're going to get a new set of trains. So let's get that many for now. Yeah, that'll do. And send them on the way. Hopefully that will help the situation at the coal pickup. Both of those two things together. Because sometimes when you've got things stacking up at a station, there could be multiple reasons. I mean, one of the easiest ones to resolve is that you've just not got enough trains at the station or on the line. Sometimes there's a bit of a slowdown in the line or inefficiencies. Like here, we've got this farm hub. Okay, we've got loads of trains on this line. You can see a large number of them here, but they are, you know, that they're all just queuing up. The weird thing here is look, we've got trains here that want to go to the hub but can't. It's almost as if we need some sort of loop back, and I don't know why. Because look, half of these are empty, so I think that's part of our problem here. Okay, so let's move this to here. So yeah, I mean, look at this. No, they're not there. There, look. That one's got stuff in, but a load of the others haven't. I don't know whether this is something that's just going to fix itself or not. We did make some changes down here recently with regards to which line a train can go in, because a train was originally, we had the depots after the split, which you shouldn't do when you've got separated platforms like this. If you've just got one station, yes, you want the depots after the split, but we've got the split depots and then a crossover, and the crossover is correctly done now. I mean, really, you should get rid of these signals for that junction. If you've got a junction and it's got more than one exit, you should have a train length at the end of each one. So I think the changes that we've done there recently should resolve that. It's a matter of time. So we're going to ignore that one for now. For goods out, we have 4,000 crates of goods stacking up. Let's unpause the game. Now, I did just throw a few new trains at that line on one side, and I'm going to throw some more in on the other here. So I'm just going to clone this train a few times, and we'll send them on their way. Hopefully, for this line, throwing trains should do it. We've got probably one of the most efficient terminuses I know how to build at both ends, with good long straight lines with nice depots. Well, we've got depots there on that line. Depots there on this line. Are there more depots down here? Do we need more depots? Maybe. Maybe we need more depots. We'll have a look at that later. This hub over here seems to be having a problem. That one went straight through to try and get to the train depot. So presumably it then wants to loop back. Yeah, it does. And this one wants to loop back as well. Oh, that's causing a slowdown. And we've got a load of trains in the depot. Wonder what... Right, I think what we... Not sure what to do about that. Is that another... We could almost end up with... what do you call it? A deadlock. We could almost end up with a deadlock situation here. I think what we're going to do... We're going to do a forced depot on the way in. Because really, as a general rule, it's a good idea to do a forced depot on the way into somewhere. If you do a forced depot on the way in, they will service. And then that service counter will start going down. So for this train, it's when their service interval is 10%. And I can't remember exactly the wording of how that works. It's like when... So yeah, okay. So let's say you've got a vehicle that's maximum reliability is 90%. When it goes down by 10%, so the service interval is 10% here, of its maximum, not when it goes down by 10%, 10% of its maximum. So if its maximum is 90%, once it goes down 9%, so it goes down to 91%, then it will service. That's how that service interval works. So by having a forced depot here, you severely reduce the chance to pretty much nothing that a train will want to service in the depot afterwards, unless it's been queuing for a long time like this one. But to be honest, we should be okay. I mean, the only reason these trains aren't leaving is because we've got all of these ones stacked up inside the depot, and I think this loopback is causing that problem. So we'll get rid of the loopbacks and we'll have the forced depot. I think that should... where are you going? Right, okay. Yeah, whatever. That'll be alright soon. We're just going to keep skipping around here and figure out what the problem is. Okay, so here, look, we've got a whole bunch of trains snaking through, and there's a slowdown here. These depots are causing a slowdown. You see all of these trains, they're all just stuck, and it's because of these depots. Now we have got some double depots off the line here, which is how I should do it, but we haven't done that here for some reason. So I think I should do that. Let's go into full-blown transparency for this. I think what I'll do is we'll just take a little bit of that hillside off, just the corner. Now these are length 6 trains, so let's... I need a space to put a train off. There we go. What? Why won't that let me? Impossible track combination? Oh, I got the wrong track. Electrified rail is what we want to be building in. There we go. So if we come off the line, down here for 6, mark that we're going to have a depot, come down here for a train length as well, get the right key for the flat tool, the E key on the keyboard, and these bits, these depots over here, we get rid of both the straight through and the cross section piece of track. There we go. Put a signal before the depot. I think that helps the train choose between the two depots. And then we want a signal on the way back in. And then we want to do something similar over here. So we're going to need a little bit more land. Again, just using the E key. Pretty sure we're coming off there. Yep. Having the depot off the main line is just so important. trains slow down so much when going in and out of depots, as opposed to just carrying on along the track. So let's put a signal here, one there, and we'll remove the 2 around it. And 1 for going into the depot there, and 1 right before the switch. There we go. So that is now going to help once we remove this depot. So to remove these depots, we're just going to remove the piece of track going in. And then we just need to check. Oh yeah, okay, so we've got 1 train that's coming out. Get rid of that train and get rid of the depots. Okay, so in this instance we've got iron ore stacking up at this station, but the trains are all just waiting to leave because of this loop of trains that are just completely and utterly stuck because they were trying to get into these depots. So I think this should be the answer to the problem here. You can see an example of a train going straight through and a train using the depot side. Now this straight through train is going to have to wait for the one that went into the depot, but that's going to allow for other trains to stack up behind and for other ones to go into the depot if they wish. So it does cause some slowdown because a train does have to merge. They do have to re-merge here. But as you can see, that 3rd train just went into this depot at the side, the other one can go through. It's a vast improvement to have your depots off the line. Look, it's clearing up already. It's clearing up already. So, that's that one sorted. Down here we've got a hub which has got lots of iron ore at it. Fantastic. Let's clone this train because there's no hold-ups over here. So we'll clone a few trains and just double check the line to make sure that all the trains are travelling along it okay. Yes. Yep, that should be fine. Okay. Coal pre-hubs. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Frog in my throat or something. Coal pre-hub south has just exploded. There is so much there. Let's just move this over here out of the way for a minute. Okay, so what's happening here? We've got trains that appear... Yeah, we've got the same situation here. Depot on the line of trains slowing everything down. So what we need to do is just check... Yeah, look, we've got trains in the depot then. Let's remove these depots. We'll come back to that in a moment. See that there's one here as well, but... Let's get the depots off the line. So we've got a depot before the station. Let's make that a forced depot. And then after the station here, we're going to give them an option to come off for an offline depot. So we go 6 up along here. That's where we want our double depots. And because it's a forced optional depot, which is a bit of a weird thing to say. Like, it's a forced depot, it's a forced double depot, but there's the option to come off the line to go to it. So there we go. So hopefully that will improve the flow of the trains wanting to come off there. And over here now we should have no trains in there because we removed that line. Okay, look, it's starting to flow better already. That might solve our problem. We might need more trains. We can come back to that. Goods out. This station here is still absolutely chocker. These trains are just snaking down this line. Look, we've got a depot on the line. Get rid of that. Get rid of that depot. There we go. We've got a depot on the line. That probably is not... Look, there's another one here. How did that happen? That's weird. There's a couple of depots on the line that I didn't know about. Yeah, okay. So we've got full depotage on this side at the north. And then depots in the middle on that line. Okay, so maybe we need a set of depots around here or something. We'll see about that in the future. Coal hub pickup north. Probably still needs more trains. those ones from the south may only... Look, I think these trains here are potentially all those ones just from the south that I've told to just give up and come back. Then again, this south hub is going to get even more busier now. Look, it's got 1,500 tons of coal at it because we've freed up this. So look, there's no trains sat in the station queuing to get out now. So hopefully that will help the situation. This steelworks out is now having problems. Let's have a look. Let's make the depot a forced depot on the way in. On the way out, what's the problem here? Is there a bit of a slowdown? Yeah, and the slowdown appears to be the depots. And they just seem to be waiting to come through here all the time. Although we've only got 3 platforms. We've only got 3 platforms for the drop-off. But in theory, that should be alright. We'll make it a forced depot going into the platforms as well. That, if we get a forced depot there, remove these ones. And then, I think if we remove these as well, that will probably help. I think. Or at least it will move the problem further down the line. Yeah, so these forced depots here, they're on the line. Ideally, you want them off the line. But there's not a lot of room for us to change that. It might just be that getting rid of these depots actually helps. But I don't know. We'll see. Right. Those depots are all done with. Fantastic. Walston hub's improved. We do have a train going the wrong way, though. It's trying to get the hub. Hopefully it will... I'll tell you what, we'll just change its orders. There you go. Go to West End. I think that's the only... Is that the only train that's lost? Yeah, it's the only train that was lost. So, hopefully that'll be alright. Okay. Yep, that's gone down the list now. This steelworks is the one that we were just looking at. But this one, this is the big steelworks. And we've done pretty much everything right here. So we've got plenty of platforms. We've got 2 lines coming in. We've got double depots off the line. We've got single depots off the line on the way in. Maybe we could have changed that, but overall, I think we're okay. I mean, the line is busy. It's a bit slow in places. But overall, it's not like overly saturated. He's kind of getting that. Look, we're getting a queue here, look. There is a bit of a queue. Why is there a bit of a queue here? Is it just where there happens to be a lot of freight? Okay, so they're going into the station there. There is chances for depots here. Maybe we should put forced depots on that sort of track rather than forced depots off the line as an option. I mean, it only takes 1 train with terrible reliability. Oh, these tunnels are slowing things down a little bit. So if we put signals right on the edge of the tunnels, that will help improve flow down here. I think that might actually have been the problem. So it's only that 1 line that was starting to back up here. Look, you see, there's a few there. And the longer a train ends up being slow and backing up on a line, its reliability is going down, then you've got a chance for them to all break down there. So here looks like that looks like it's going good. Let's have a look at the delivered cargo graph. See if we've managed to make a bit of an increase on that. I mean, it's a little bit up and down, but there is a slowly upwards trend over the last year or so. So hopefully we're doing some good work with that. How's goods out doing? Terrible. Still loads. I feel like... I mean, we can't really do too much better for goods out. I mean, the goods shuttle station's coping fine at the minute. But without making goods out, like 10 length for the train length, And I don't think we can do that because the maximum station spread is 15 and we're already using 13. So we'd have had to... Yeah, the maximum train length we could use there is probably like 8. It's going to be 8. Oh my goodness, we've got so much stuff. We need to shift it all. Even over here at an oil rig, we've got a lot of stuff. But I think really the only option there is just to throw a couple of ships at it. The ships just go along and do their drop-off. It looks like that's getting sent out, so we'll put a force depot on the way in. Hopefully they won't use the depot on the way out. Right. How's this hub doing? Have we got trains stacking up? We've no longer got trains stacking up at either of the depot sites now. That's fantastic. Now, where are the trains having the problem then? Because we've got plenty of trains on this line, I think. It's going all the way down here, all the way under these double tunnels. Yeah. I'm not sure. Seems okay. Maybe we need depots along the way because it's a long way for the trains to go. I'm not sure we need it. It seems okay in terms of length of distance. Ideally, you don't want a train to travel more than 80 days without a depot opportunity, I would say. This seems to be flowing okay. Yeah, they're not stacking up in the depots either, are they? No, they're not. Maybe we do just need more trains on the line. It's not like they're queuing up much. There was a bit of a queue. But, you know, you can get that if, like, one train breaks down. So let's clone... I can't remember what was waiting there at the station now. Lots of grain. Okay, let's clone a few grain trains. Throw them in. Lots of fixing and stuff today. This hub over here has way too much livestock at it. But the problem with this hub... Okay, now, we've got this hub. And we've got Thurston hub. This is them Durham hub. And it's got too much livestock. But going along this line, it's just going to interact with all these other trains here that are... kind of keeping the line busy. Has this line over here started to free up? No. It's still completely clogged. Why is it completely clogged? Have we got trains that are coming down the line that are empty? Yeah, look, we've still got some that are empty. Most of these don't look empty now, though. They do seem to be just slowing down. There's a big gap without signals here. That's going to slow things down. There we go. Yeah, we've got platforms available, but trains are stacking up here. And they're breaking down? They might be breaking down because they've been waiting too long, or they might be breaking down because they should have had a depot. But they've got a depot over here opportunity. Maybe we just need to give them forced depots at that point, so that they don't break down when they join this line. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We haven't done that in a while. So we're going to have double forced depots. And the way we do that... is difficult when you've got lots of trains everywhere. The other thing is, though, is that on the way back they seem to be fine. So maybe it is just the fact that they're merging here with the other trains. I think it is, you know. And keep them separate then. We'll give them a line each. We'd have to get rid of these tunnels. Or at least not permanently get rid of them, just temporarily get rid of them. And we'd have to put the land back correctly rather than just making a mess of it. And then I think there we've actually got room for a bit more space between the tunnels, which is important because that means you can get signals in. Yeah, and if we do this, just bring that line down as well. Make it go down here under that join. Oh god, this tunnel's going to be in the way now. Get rid of the depot? Maybe? We can put the depot over here and make it like a forced depot before heading into the station. And then just connect that into that line. So they have a dedicated line into the second set of platforms, but on the way back they split off. That I think will help. Oh, there's a train in the way again. There we go. So let's put signals down there. Not at spacing 2 though, because we can't really afford that in this series. Let's do a spacing of 5. Oh, another UFO. Okay. Ah! That's where the other the other 2 UFOs were. What's with this island and these UFOs? There's been loads down here. Something dodgy going on that island. Yeah. Right. Would we like the exclusive train? No. Its reliability is going to be terrible and it will cripple the network. What was I doing? Oh yes. Right. So giving these trains a dedicated line into that station should help. I mean, they can stack up there for a little while. That one's breaking down again. Oh yeah, we're given the option here. I don't want to give them the option. And if we're doing that, then this bit may as well be straight. It's like, what's the point? Hey? Wrong track. Wrong track. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so that should help with the flow there. The fact that those trains can all go in there side by side. The thing that I'm worried about now is this merge after the station. But we will see about that. It might be that we end up putting a dedicated line going back the other way. I don't know. We'll see. Now here I'm worried that trains are going to use this depot instead of coming in here. Yeah, I'm worried that they're going to come off this line to try and use that depot, then get stuck. I'm not sure how I'm going to resolve that. I mean, I could just get rid of the depots, but then again, if they do that, they're going to end up back down this loop and just have to go, we'll leave it, we'll leave it. These trains on this line, they have depots going into this station. I'm going to make them again, I'm going to make them forced depots. Make sure that they service there. Then I think somewhere over here we'll just have some depots off the line. There we go. Try and get that piece right. And then hopefully that will help with the flow of these ones, because if they are getting serviced regularly, or at least have the option to service regularly, they're not going to break down as much. If they don't break down as much, we should get better flow. Oh, signals. One going into the depot, back onto the line, and there we go. Right then, folks, overall I say we've done some really good improvements today. The only problem is it doesn't look like it. We've got loads of backups still happening. This farm hub, we've only just improved that line, so hopefully that will help sometime soon. I don't want to now see a backup starting to happen at the station. I think putting extra signal in here will help with the flow. So that's good. This steel hub's getting even more busy. Now these trains coming down this line should be so much better. Yeah, it is better. They're going through that station better now. I feel like this here should be a forced depot again. That will improve flow and rates as well. This pickup up here just seems to be getting worse, but it's not really. This steelworks is still going absolutely nuts, and we're slowing down because trains are just can't get through this forced depot quick enough. Maybe we need a dual forced depot there or something like that. Let's have a look at the delivered cargo graph. So yeah, we are having a positive improvement on the amount of cargo that's being delivered. It's becoming, it appears to be becoming more stable and going up, which is fantastic. That's what we want. Let's have a look to see if that's had an effect on the operating profit graph. Okay, there we go. It's weird that things were just going down there. I wonder if we've got a problem where our vehicles are all getting way too old and we need to move on to a new technology. So the reliability of that train is 92% there as a random check, so that's not too bad. Okay, well, like I said, we're going to leave it there for now. I think we've got MacLeod coming soon, so that will be an interesting episode where we have to do the big conversion. It might be next time. I can't remember. I know we had the pop-up, didn't we, for the preview of a vehicle, and I can't remember how many years that is before that vehicle then comes out. So I think we'll probably have that next time, the big conversion. But that's all for this time. Thank you very much for watching. All your ideas, thoughts and questions down in the comments section as always, and I'll see you soon. For all the information you need to know about me, different places, it's the website, and for the hub of my community, we're over on my Discord. We'll see you there. Take care, thanks for watching, and for now, goodbye.